The goal of this video is to show you how to use a eudiometer. So a eudiometer is like this long tube, and essentially we're going to use it to collect gases. Okay. One thing about these tubes is if you look at it, the volume measurement doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of the tube. Okay. So you're going to collect gas so that when you end, you're somewhere in this volume amount still. Okay, so you're going to want to collect as much as you can, as close to 50 as you can, but somewhere between 40 and 50 mils of that final gas amount. Okay, so we're going to collect gas by water displacement. Step one when you get into lab is you'll have a little cartridge that contains the butane. You're going to want to mass this first, and we're going to use our really precise analytical balances. There'll be a cup already on the balance for you to place your cartridge in. Make sure the tube straw part is in there too, and then mass the whole thing. Okay. Get back to your station. You'll have 2 glasses. Fill them both up with water. One of the beakers we're going to use to take our eudiometer and fill it up with water. Okay. You might make a little mess. That's totally fine. I'm dripping on my shoe. The goal of filling up this tube is that you fill it up overflowing. Okay, what I want is almost like a little bubble of water at the top. Okay, because what I want to be able to do is put my thumb on the end and then invert this tube and have no gas in it at all. Okay, now I'm going to take my more full beaker, and my objective is to get this tube under the water, okay, and then I can let go with my thumb. What's happening now is none of the water came out of my tube, okay, because basically the pressure of the water, having the tube under the water, keeps it inside, right? So once you have that set up, we have these apparatus that essentially holds the tubes. So I'm gonna just squeeze the ends and put it into that clamp. Okay, and then I'm probably going to raise this up near the surface of the water, still keeping the lip of the eudiometer under so that it's easier for me to run my experiment. Okay, so that's essentially the setup. You fill the tube with water, put your thumb on it, turn it over, put it under the water surface, right, and then you're ready to go. So first things, massing this, set this up. Now, in order to collect the gas by water displacement, we feed the tube, not the whole cartridge, just the tube, up into the eudiometer, which is challenging, especially. Oh, okay. So now my tube is in the glass, and then there's a little valve on the butane cartridge that will let the gas start bubbling out. So you can see right now there's a gas bubble traveling up my eudiometer that's displacing the water as I fill my tube with gas. Okay. So my objective here, and I can probably let this run for a little bit, is to again displace water and replace it with butane till I have about between 40 and 50 mils of it, right? As close to 50 as I can get without going past it. Now, one thing you do notice is as I stop pushing my white thing, there is gas still coming out. So give it time to settle. So basically don't run this very close to the end because you might miss 50. Okay, so every year people get and they've missed 50, and so then they have to start over. Okay? So part of our time is just wasted if you're not careful. Right? And again, you can always choose to stop. So right now, I'm right around 44. If I don't want to press my luck, I can stop right now. Okay? So once I've gotten somewhere between 40 and 50 mils of the butane, I'll remove this and head back over to get it masked, okay? And then I also need to record the volume of the butane that was generated. And this volume, this volume is right around like 47.42, so I can read it to the hundredths, Once you're done, you'll take this off, jump out the water, and get data from someone else. That's the lab. See you guys Monday.